Now at 10, storms bring power outages to Topeka, how your neighbors are handling life in the dark. Plus, the president weighs in on earlier storms across the state, the action he just took that's helping Kansans, and a teen who drowned in a local lake is being honored, how the community is rallying behind his family. KSNT News at 10 starts now.
Good evening, Northeast Kansas. I'm Austin Barnes. Thank you for joining us tonight. Storms continue to roll through our area. Let's get right to Storm Track meteorologist Christina Reese now for a look on what is going on right now.
So we're still under a severe thunderstorm watch for the majority of the region, just excluding some of our northern and northwestern counties. This is set to expire at 2 a.m., but I think they'll start trimming back some of those counties because that line of showers and storms continues to sink off to the south and east, and we're really not expecting severe weather beyond it. These couple of severe thunderstorm warnings you're seeing on your screen there are south of the viewing area. So our threat of severe weather continues to dwindle, as we'll see on satellite and radar. They quickly erupted right around Junction City and spread out, but they also quickly moved out as well, sinking to the southeast, and that's the trend they'll continue to take throughout the course of the next couple of hours. Behind it, though, we have cooled down nicely after just a really hot and oppressively muggy day across the region. We're now in the 70s across the board, 71 in Topeka as well as Lawrence, still 75, though, in Burlington. As we track out the next several hours for you, though, as I get out of the way there, having some technical issues with our cameras there. Some lingering showers are possible, but otherwise that's it. Your Father's Day forecast is still to come.
Well, hundreds of people across Northeast Kansas were left without power today. You may have even been impacted. The result of storms sweeping through the area. KSNT News reporter James Ryan has more now on how those without power have been keeping cool.
It's June in Kansas.
It's pretty hot.
Thanks to damage from recent storms, hundreds in Northeast Kansas are without power, and people are finding creative ways to beat the heat.
Well, we went to lunch at McDonald's at the play place so the kids could play there for a little while.
Christine Vaughn and her kids have been doing everything they can to avoid going inside their now very warm home. This means hanging out in this van with the air conditioner running, while the youngest take a dip in a kiddie pool on the porch.
Because of a downed power line, Westar says 45 homes near 18th and Webster are without power, and on a day when the heat index is 103.
Many have had their power out all day, and some won't have their power back until the next day. While they work on regaining power to customers, Westar has some tips to help. They say to keep all doors and windows in your home closed. This will help maintain the temperature inside. You should also do the same for your freezer and refrigerator. To avoid overloading your circuits when the power comes back on, Westar says you should unplug all appliances. Lastly, they ask you to turn on your porch light so that workers know when power has been restored.
We'll probably just go in the house and use up any ice that we have left and just try to deal.
But until that time, Christine and others are just doing their best to get by. James Ryan, KSNT News.
And tonight, Westar tells us they should have all of those outages fixed by 8 o'clock tomorrow morning. On a similar note tonight, President Trump has approved a federal disaster declaration for more than 24 counties across the state after they were hit by storms between April 28th and May 3rd. This video was taken in downtown Topeka after days of heavy rain flooded the area, impacting local businesses. Other towns across the state endured strong straight-line winds and flooding during the storm. As spring storms raged, more than a foot of snow fell in some parts of western Kansas, a blow to area farmers. In total, 27 counties have been named in Trump's declaration. This now allows county governments to apply for public assistance for emergency work and to repair facilities damaged in the storm. People in Jefferson County rallied around the family of a man who drowned in Lake Perry Thursday. 19-year-old Adam Perkins of Grantville drowned at Lake Perry Thursday night. His body was not recovered until the next morning. Friends of the family set up a charity drive for Adam's family. They collected food, paper plates, trash bags, and other items so that his family wouldn't have to worry about grocery shopping during this difficult time.
Towns in Jefferson County really come together when it's one of our own. And Adam just happened to be somebody who was from Perry and McLouth and Oskaloosa. And so Jefferson County really rallied around them.
Along with boxes of food and household goods, a GoFundMe raised $4,000 in the last 2 days to help cover funeral expenses. A wake for Adam is currently set for Friday the 23rd at noon at the American Legion in Perry. Adam's family says the public is welcome to attend. Well, still ahead at 10, you may have seen some KSNT News crews out and about this weekend. It's all part of a company-wide celebration. A look at that is coming up next.
And that potent line of showers and storms continues to race off to the south and east, but will we still see some stormy weather develop behind that line? I'll have that answer coming up later on in my KSNT Storm Track forecast. Stay with us.
When you're feeling hungry, you don't want to mess around with a quarter-pound meat sandwich. Instead, eat the new half-pound roast beef sandwiches. 8 ounces of thinly sliced, tender roast beef. And if you really want a quarter pound of beef, that's cool. Just eat half of one of these. Arby's, we have the meats.
There's a science to preventing power outages while preserving the amazing trees in your yard. That's why Westar Energy's reliability crews are trimming branches in communities across Kansas. In trimmed areas, tree-related power outages have dropped by more than 60%. It's a great way to keep our neighborhoods safe and our trees healthy. Westar Energy, taking reliability to heart.
Success Vision has great prices and you get them the same day.
Same day service.
Same day service.
Buying my glasses was so easy.
I got 2 pairs of no lines for $99 and they were ready the same day.
The discount stores all said I had to wait days. I'm sorry, I just can't wait days for my glasses.
Being able to see is kind of important. Success Vision had them for me the same day.
2 pair for $39 in an hour for less. Come see us today, Success Vision Express.
It's not very often that we can get away together, just the 2 of us. Maybe a few friends. Exploring places that have remained untouched for hundreds of years. Reconnecting with one another. There's no place like Kansas for experiencing an unspoiled paradise.
Plan your Kansas getaway today at travelks.com.
Pick your truck, pick your payment at Briggs Dodge Ram in Topeka. Shop a huge selection of new Rams with great payments. Lease a new 17 Ram 15 Crew Cab 4x4 Express, $249 a month. Or step up to a 17 Bighorn Crew Cab 4x4, $269 a month. Or step up to a 17 Laramie Crew Cab 4x4, $299 a month. You pick the truck, you pick the payment. Drive and discover at Briggs Dodge Ram in Topeka. Online at BriggsDodge.com.
Hey, look what's going on at Briggs Auto.
Certified Good News at KSNT.com is sponsored by Certified Transmission.
Thanks for joining us at 10. Your KSNT News team has been doing some work outside of the newsroom this weekend, volunteering in various spots around the capital city. It's part of what we call Founders Day, and it celebrates our parent company's birthday. KSNT News reporter Jared Thompson donated some of his time earlier today to the Topeka Rescue Mission. Tonight he shows us his experience giving back.
Volunteering at Boutique on the Boulevard consisted of doing things like maintaining yard work and even dressing mannequins to help the store's appearance. Also part of our day was cleaning and processing items to be ready for display. Before this shop opened about a month ago on Topeka Boulevard, everything was in their warehouses. Now they're in this store for everyone in the community to enjoy.
I brought my mother in today too. We just like to come in periodically and shop and see what they've gotten in that's new. And you know, it's a good place to spend your money. It's a good place to spend your time. It's for something good for our community.
The director of the Topeka Rescue Mission says this boutique has anything you can think of, from clothes to furniture, at great prices.
We bridge the gap between the north and the south, I think. This gives a place that people can come in and see and learn about the Topeka Rescue Mission.
With the help of these 2 women buying simple household items like cookware and picture frames, each dollar they've spent allows the Topeka Rescue Mission to provide 7 meals to the homeless. And just last year, their organization served more than 500,000 meals because of places like this.
Anybody that hasn't been out, since this was our first time here, we'd recommend that everybody come out and see, because definitely is well worth the drive.
And many of us at KSNT News made sure the boutique is up to par by spending parts of our day helping out. The last couple of days, the KSNT family spent about 200 hours volunteering at various sites in the community. In Southwest Topeka, Jared Thompson, KSNT News.
Now, yesterday we had some groups at the Topeka Rescue Mission's Distribution Center cleaning, sorting clothes, and packaging food bags. As you see there, there's Brooke Lennington. Christina and myself were also at that location pitching in. A few other KSNT News faces have been rolling up their sleeves for Habitat for Humanity this weekend. And you'll see the scene coming up here in just a second. Have some of your local newsies out there, along with our sales and office staff, helping to build a home for a woman named Maria. Now, you may remember her story. That was featured here on KSNT News a couple of months ago. She is set to receive this brand new home next month. Now, Nexstar employees at more than 100 TV stations around the country are spending 20,000 hours giving back to their communities this weekend.
And it looks like there it is. We still have a severe thunderstorm watch in effect for a majority of our region until 2 o'clock in the morning. But how much of a threat of severe weather do we still have for tonight? I'll have that answer coming up in my full KSNT Storm Track forecast. Stay with us.
I'm Tom Pallas, and I had LASIK surgery. The reason why I went to Gensler Eye Center is to get rid of glasses. I've worn them for 40 years. I love being outdoors. I like to golf, I swim a lot, and I'm an avid hunter. And dealing with glasses during those events was always difficult. I chose LASIK surgery, and 13 minutes later, I was done. The procedure was perfect for me. I don't have to wear glasses. I'm 20/10 in one eye, 20/15 in the other. I couldn't be happier. Tired of wearing glasses? Go to Gensler Eye Center.
Now open in Lawrence.
Was that another sleepless night? Is your current mattress causing pain? There's a solution. Go to Can'tSleepKansas.com and take the 1-minute sleep assessment and bring it to the Furniture Mall of Kansas. With over 100 mattresses on the floor, including Tempur-Pedic, America's most recommended bed, you'll find the perfect fit fast. Can'tSleepKansas.com. 1 minute to end the pain and sleep like you were meant to at the Furniture Mall of Kansas.
Oh, yeah. Are you tired of the noisy lawnmower waking you up or climbing the ladder to paint?
Put away the paintbrush forever with one call to Renewal by Andersen. Our patented advanced glass and Fibrex technology keeps your home quieter, more efficient, and maintenance-free.
This month, take 20% off everything. Windows, doors, installation, and upgrades. Save 20% with one call and we do it all.
Renewal by Andersen, today's technology.
Combined with timeless craftsmanship.
Renewal by Andersen. We love our new windows.
Your Midwest Ford dealers are celebrating America's holidays by giving back to the people who keep America going strong. The All-American Sales Event is on now with cars and SUVs that keep you safe and keep you connected, all at a price that works as hard as you do. That's how you become America's best-selling brand. Plus, for a limited time, we want to thank active military veterans and first responders with a bonus offer. Get $3,900 cash back or lease an Escape for $229 a month. Plus, eligible buyers get $1,000 military bonus cash. Only at your Midwest Ford dealers.
There is a reason most people are not comfortable with their electrical wiring. When in doubt, call Warner Electric for your residential electrical needs, 286-3445. Warner Electric, your residential troubleshooting specialist.
Next, Ellen, from The Beguiled, Nicole Kidman.
Your kids drew me the cutest little thing. They're in my dressing room. Oh, I didn't bring anything else for you. I'm so sorry. Well, I'll take them down.
Monday at 4 on KSNT. When you need to know, it shouldn't matter what time of day it is or where you are. Get connected with the KSNT News app. Breaking news and local forecasts at your fingertips. Stay in the know with KSNT on the go. Available at your mobile marketplace.
Good evening, Northeast Kansas. Thanks for joining us here on KSNT News. Now, the severe thunderstorm watch for the counties highlighted in pink is still in effect until 2 o'clock in the morning, but I did just look at our National Weather Service chat, and they are talking about at least maybe possibly trimming it back or wiping this out entirely, because really our severe weather threat continues to sink more so off to the southeast. You'll see the severe thunderstorm warning pop up here, but that is well south of the viewing area at this point, and some of the stuff that's being picked up in Republic and Washington County it just doesn't have the oomph it had earlier. The environment just is not as primed anymore. The storms we saw pass through really kind of wiped out some of those prime ingredients. So what can we expect through the rest of the night? Breaking this down for you with Future Track, continuing to see that sag more so off to the south and east rather, but what will happen, and I'll step out of the way here so you can see exactly that, because I would have been blocking part of Ottawa there. We could still see a few spotty showers and maybe one lone thunderstorm or two during the next few hours, but the threat of severe weather is pretty much gone for northeast Kansas for tonight. And as you wake up early tomorrow morning, maybe to call Dad and wish him a happy Father's Day, we'll be contending with some cloud cover, but not really looking so much at rain chances anymore for tomorrow morning. A quiet end to the day outside of the Prairie Band Casino in Mayetta, but you can see it's still breezy out there with the trees and bushes moving in the wind. But the plus side is that our temperatures continue to drop as well. We are currently sitting at 71 degrees, and our heat index actually matches that air temperature now. It's still a bit on the humid side with that dew point of 70 degrees, and we have picked up quite a bit of rain concerning what moved through early this morning. And now what we've seen here, we're getting closer to 3.5 inches being reported at Billard Airport. Temperatures across the board, though, are now down into the 70s. 70 for Burlington, 72, though, at Hiawatha, 77 at Junction City, and just shy of that 80-degree mark in Manhattan. You're at 79 right now. Now, contrary to what we saw earlier, where we saw heat index values 10 to 15 degrees warmer than the actual air temperatures, they're much closer to the actual air temperature now. Feels still a little bit sticky outside. Those dew points are still on the high spot, but notice how it's higher for our southeastern areas that are still just getting that brief break from the rain now. The further north and northwest you go, especially for these areas that really didn't see any of that rain today as these showers and storms developed along Junction City and then exploded from there, they're feeling much more comfortable right now, and this will be the trend we'll see overnight tonight. So as we show with Future Track, some of that humidity pushes out by early tomorrow morning, but for the daytime plans tomorrow, and I think many people will be happy to hear that humidity gone, completely cleared out. Dew points in the 40s and 50s means you don't feel any of that humidity and stickiness in the air. It's going to be very comfortable for possibly any outdoor plans you have with Dad. For tonight, though, those scattered storms early will continue to sink off to our south and east, calling for a low of 65 degrees, maybe behind just a few lingering showers, but the threat of severe weather for northeast Kansas looks to be over. For your Father's Day forecast tomorrow, picture perfect weather, plenty of sunshine, cooler right around that 80-degree mark, and the main thing, the humidity is gone. Our KSNT Storm Track 7-day forecast shows temperatures will begin to climb as we get into midweek and usher in some more storm chances as well. But again, the main takeaway for tomorrow, any outdoor plans with Dad you may have, it is not going to feel nearly as muggy, and it's going to be beautiful and cooler weather as well. I know for me, I'm not a fan of the heat and humidity, and I'm pretty excited for tomorrow, even though I'll just be calling my dad to wish him a happy Father's Day.
All right, well, you've been a busy bee tonight, haven't you?
Just a little bit.
Just a little bit, but at least it's clearing up now.
Yes.
That's all we worry about. Well, next at 10, get an update from Anaheim as the Royals look to extend their winning streak. Plus, Sporting's also in the Golden State. Can they get a big win on the road? Zaldi has got your highlights after the break.
You couldn't be a foster parent. You aren't that person. You don't know what being scared is like. You've never had to shrug off an insult. You don't know how hard school can be. You never laughed until milk came out your nose. You never played tag or stared up at the stars and wondered, what if? No, you couldn't relate to a child in foster care. You aren't that person. Are you? Find out how you can make a difference in a child's life. The journey begins at fosterkskids.org.
I really love basketball. I've played a lot of it, and in high school was even named to an all-conference team. Go team! That's the spirit we have at the Patterson Legal Group. Family and friends working together as a team to get you more money for your car wreck and keep you out of the courtroom. Do you deserve more than the insurance company offer? Call the Patterson Legal Group.
Because all the good guys wear white hats.
The good guys are the way to go. Call 272-3120.
Man, Sonic is all in on this new Transformers movie. Check out these sweepstake prizes and these color-changing slushes.
Human, I am all in too.
Oh, wow. You really are. I mean, maybe you'll win the trip to Paramount Studios.
Oh, yeah, that'd be great, but first I'm gonna talk to her.
That redhead?
No, that little coupe with the nice taillights.
It's a car, dude.
Yeah, it is.
Enter the Transformers Summer Sweepstakes with new color-changing slushes and see Transformers The Last Night in theaters June 21st. This is how you Sonic.
Hi.
I'm not letting you in. No more apps.
But I can let you gain Kansas lottery points. Enter second chance drawings, win more. Points can go to any prize you want.
Any prize?
Yeah. Play on, man.
Okay, you can come in. But don't ask me to update you right away.
I mean, we hardly know each other.
Oh, right.
With the Play On app, you can gain more points and win more. See KSLottery.com for details.
Here it is, Fellcamp's store closing sale, and we have now entered the final phase. That means your time is short to come in and find exactly the furniture you've always wanted at a price that you're just not going to believe. We're here to sell it all, to sell it fast, regardless of cost or loss. You'll see what I'm talking about when you get the Oriental Rug department. Everything 70% off. Living rooms, bedrooms, dining rooms, accessories, it's all here, all for you during the final phase. But final phase does mean time is running out, and it's running out fast. We're right here on South Kansas Avenue, right here in Topeka. You got to hurry.
When your car or truck gets hit with storm damage, think John Hoffer Body Shop, because they work with all insurance companies and all makes and models. They also have in-house paintless dent removal. Get your vehicle to John Hoffer Body Shop, a name you can trust.
KSNT News congratulates Cooper M. Thurn from Wabaunsee High School, Kayla Lane from Silver Lake High School, and Tiana Aragon from Shawnee Heights High School, our Scholar Athletes of the Year, and winners of $5,000 in prize money, Engaged Dental Group, and Budget Blinds.
Put it towards my education, living on campus the first year, so that will definitely help.
I don't win a lot of things when it comes to like drawings and stuff, so I really like this one.
Join KSNT News, Gage Dental Group, and Budget Blinds in honoring all of our Scholar Athletes.
The Royals seem to be liking that California lifestyle. They are on a 6-game winning streak in their road trip to Cali. Did that continue? Let's go to Angels Stadium to find out. One person who really did not want that to continue was the Angels leadoff hitter Cameron Maybin. On the very first pitch of the game, Maybin goes deep for a solo shot. It's 1-0 Halos. In the fourth, the Angels continue the barrage. Bases loaded. Danny Espinoza with a base hit down the middle. 2-run score. Runner on third would be out, but it's 3-0 Angels. Next inning, you knew he was due for something like this in this series. Albert Pujols with home run 602, and that would extend LA's lead to 5. And then just to have some insurance, Luis Valbuena in the 7th. I'll see you later, baseball. 3-run blast right there as Kansas City's winning streak is over. The Angels dominate in Game 3 with a 9-0 win. And the series finale will be tomorrow afternoon. Meanwhile, in the Mid-Plains League, the Golden Giants complete the sweep of Junction City. Now they hold first place in the West Division, while up north, Sabetha defends home field with a 4-3 win over the Rattlers. Sporting is back on the road where they are without a win in their last 4 away games. Hoping to change that fortune, they're in San Jose taking on the Earthquakes. And boy, were they aggressive early. Off the free kick here in just the 3rd minute, Benny Feilhaber nearly just kicks it in. Remember, 6 of Sporting's 8 road games this year, they didn't score a goal. So that stat was not helped as you take a second look. Just off the post, but you know, they did have multiple chances. Not 1 minute later, Dom Dwyer ends up with the ball in the box. But his shot is just too high, so we stay at 0s at the break. 53rd minute. The Quakes just making sure Tim Melia is still awake. Nice leaping save there by the goalie. Meanwhile, Sporting continues to be aggressive. Nice combo move here for Dwyer and Jimmy Medranda. But the Quakes able to block the shot. Sporting would continue to be aggressive. However, they have nothing to show for it as they come out with just 1 point after a 0-0 draw. And they get a week to rest before a match with the LA Galaxy next weekend. It's the 3rd round of the U.S. Open. Many stars already missing the cut, which led the way for a few underdogs. Let's go to Wisconsin. Brian Harman being one of them. The southpaw hits the birdie here on the par 5 14th. He leads the pack after the round at 12 under, but not too far behind is Ricky Fowler. Nice putt here on the 16th. He sits at 10 under after the day. Tommy Fleetwood also in the mix. This was his birdie putt on the 15th as he sits tied for 2nd. But one guy who stole the show, Justin Thomas, and this putt should give you an indication how his day went. I could try this 200 times. I could never get it. Thomas would set a U.S. Open record at 9 under on the round. he would sit at 11 under going into tomorrow. So this is the leaderboard going into the final round. Gary Woodland with a 73 on the day. He sits tied for 51st. But the final round should be entertaining, and you can watch that on Fox 43 KTMJ. Now, I've been wanting to golf, but this rain is just not liking the golf weather.
It's a little damper.
It's raining on my parade.
There you go. Well, California seemed to be the place to be.
Yeah, it really
tonight,
is. I wish I was there too, but
land of opportunity.
I'll take Kansas though.
Well, you are here, and coming up, Christina's got a look at what we can expect weather-wise, and a final look at your forecast. Stay with us.
Tarwater Farm and Home has been family-owned and operated since its beginning in 1978. What you need for farm and agriculture, lawn and garden, clothing and footwear, and so much more. You'll be surprised at what you'll find in this huge store. They have what you need and lots of it. So come take a look. You'll discover that customer service is first and foremost. Always has been with the Tarwaters. Tarwater Farm and Home, 4107 North Topeka Boulevard.
Now, with less options to buy Tempur-Pedic than ever before, the Mattress Hub is where Kansas shops for Tempur-Pedic. At the Mattress Hub, you find the guaranteed lowest price and a 1-year comfort guarantee on every mattress that we sell. Plus, with Tempur-Pedic, Stearns & Foster, and Sealy mattress sets, you receive up to a $300 gift card, free delivery, and no interest financing. That's right, find instant savings in your best night's sleep as low as $30 a month. The Mattress Hub and Cheap Sheep are ready to change the way you sleep forever. Find these deals and more at thematresshub.com.
It's back and hotter than ever. The summer of Silverado and at Bozart Chevrolet, #1 Buick GMC. Get almost $8,200 off MSRP on 2017 Silverado All-Star Crew Cabs or choose 0 APR. Silverado delivers the best towing capacity, best V8 horsepower, a quiet, comfortable cabin, 4G LTE Wi-Fi, wireless charging, MyLink, and more. Save almost $8,200 on 2017 All-Star Crew Cabs or choose 0 APR during the summer of Silverado and at Bozart Chevrolet, #1 Buick GMC in Topeka.
When you're feeling hungry, you don't want to mess around with a quarter-pound meat sandwich. Instead, eat the new half-pound roast beef sandwiches. 8 ounces of thinly sliced, tender roast beef. And if you really want a quarter pound of beef, that's cool. Just eat half of one of these. Arby's, we have the meat.
The best of the biz, come to battle. The MLB All-Star Game, July 11th on Fox.
Welcome back to KSNT News. Lastly tonight, in Costa Rica, the country's president went through a pretty unusual situation while speaking to some reporters. Let's take a look now. If you watch closely, you're going to see this happen. A wasp enters his mouth, just flies right in there. He stopped talking, he swallows it, and then he announces that he ate it. And while laughing, President...
How are you laughing about this? That's terrifying.
Apparently, he thinks it's funny. Well, Luis Guillermo Solis said that the video should be sent to CNN, so it was. And the moment was, of course, caught on camera by a journalist from the regional news agency PZ Actual. After an aide offered him some water, Solis kept talking to the reporters about the opening of an asphalt plant that he had just officially opened in the south of the country, so he didn't miss a beat there.
He almost didn't miss the beat, but now he might have to...
Oh, no, not again. Oh, no, no.
It just flies right in there.
He'll have to address the wasp problem.
That makes you hungry. No?
Okay. No, let's get a final look at your forecast, and I'm going to forget I watched a wasp flying into his mouth. Tomorrow, beautiful turnaround for Dad. Plenty of sunshine, lower temperatures, and that humidity will be long gone.
Well, we know what Austin's eating for breakfast tomorrow.
There we go. Well, that is going to do it for us.
Have a great night.